We start this noon with our first alert weather coverage. This morning's messy commute and the wintry mix of snow, sleet, and ice that moved through in the overnight hours. Here's a look at some of the snow we captured in the mobile weather lab in New Jersey. The snow and freezing rain caused ice buildup on car windows in New Rochelle. Westchester County received a light dusting of the wintry mix. And here's what it looks like right outside LaGuardia Airport right now. Ahead, a look at the delays some are facing because of the weather. We have team coverage of this first alert day. Natalie Duddridge has a check of the roads. But we start with John Elliott and what we can expect with the rest of the day. John?
Good afternoon, Cindy. Hi, everybody. So 37 degrees. That's key. We're starting to warm up. Last 2 hours, we're up by 2 degrees. So you can see this is our little neighborhood here on the west side, and it's just a wet roadway. That's what you're dealing with. Where we're seeing the 20s stick around, that little coating of snow with the coating of ice on top of it is going to stick around a little longer. So the National Weather Service, we still have a winter weather advisory in effect for about another hour. But as the atmosphere continues to warm, this moisture is going to change over. Right now, though, through parts of Westchester County, definitely the hills of Passaic down into western Morris and into Sussex, you've still got a little bit of sleet. In other words, it's like pellets. So, you know, you're going to get that real crunchy effect. Nassau and Suffolk, you've never had much of a winter impact. It was just wet. And we are going to see things calm down. It's going to be so much better for the afternoon commute. That is some good news. But, yeah, a couple of inches of snow to move and manage. This is just round one of 3. We've got to time out a few more storms coming up in your 7-day. We'll do just that. Right now, though, right back to Cindy.
John, thank you. And drivers are paying close attention out on the roads today. Natalie Duddridge is live in the mobile weather lab with a look at the conditions. How's it looking, Natalie?
Well, Cindy, John just said it'll be much better for the afternoon commute, and I'm happy to report that right now, as we drive through New City, we're on South Main Street, that we're already seeing those conditions improve. There's just a little bit of coating out on the roads, as you can see, and there's just kind of a fine mist coming down. But I think we're sort of through that worst of the batch, and as John also mentioned, this advisory lifting at 1 o'clock. So we're almost there. But yeah, the roads this morning, earlier, we saw snow, we saw sleet, freezing rain, and of course easing up, but it did make for a treacherous morning commute. We started this day with low visibility, some slippery side streets, but the temperatures now hovering around freezing. That snow in some parts turned to sleet, freezing rain, so that added a layer of ice to the road. So with these conditions, also several schools across the tri-state this morning saw closures and delays, but of course you know that by now. But back out here in the warm cab, as always, you just want to drive with a little extra caution. Again, we are still seeing just a little bit of that slickness out on the roads, and that goes for pedestrians as well. Crossing the roads, just take it slow. The last thing you need is a fall out there, Cindy. We're live from New City. Natalie Duddridge, CBS News, New York.
Natalie, thank you. And there are no classes today in dozens of school districts across Westchester County because of the snow. Look at that. That includes the Katona-Lewisboro School District, where snow is falling in South Salem. Some schools in New Jersey also canceled classes today. And here's a live look at Newark Airport. The weather is delaying flights. At Newark, there are 264 delays. At JFK, 166, and at LaGuardia, 175 delays. If you are traveling, check with your airline before heading out. And stay with CBS News New York for a look at the forecast. And remember, you can track the radar to see how the weather is in your neighborhood. It's all there on our website, cbsnewyork.com.